I can't wait any longer because I've been just so excited for tonight. Welcome to Facebook Live, MC 158, 158 episode. And what an episode it is. I think we're going to be making history tonight because my good buddy Summer Hornsby, who is trending to do $80,000 this year, her first year in the salon, level one, just went to level two, 20 years old. I think she's a social media referral Jedi on steroids. She works at Gray Salon in Blow Dry, Huntsville, Alabama. Salon owners Amber and Dustin Gray. Amber's actually going to be sitting, with Summer tonight. I just love those guys. And of course, the coach Mike Carter. He's always blown it up. Like he's just on it. I think so. Let me tell you a little bit about why I invited Summer to be my guest. That first of all, she's level two. Actually, jumped there in April, right? And age 20. Look at the average service day as in a level one, just going to level two, $750 to $1,000 a day already. Her average service month, like last month, was in or around 12 grand. Her average ticket's $125. I mean, at a haircut price of $37, Randy, that's like almost like four times, what her stickers four times. So I've never seen statistics like this. They're absolutely amazing. She's doing about 20 referrals a month. You start doing the math on that. She's trending 240, 250 referrals this year, rebooking 70%. I mean, it's almost like I have a hard time wrapping my mind around it, you guys. So, and she's 20 years old. So, it just comes, it's helping us all realize that people like this are discovering new ways through social to just continue to make it work for her. So, what else can I tell you about her? She graduates from high school in 2017, goes to hair school, graduates from hair school last year in 18. She starts on the floor in the back end of last year, front end of this year, and she's trending. She's trending to do it somewhere between 80, 85,000 if she to stay on that. And I bet her that she's going to hit it. And I think that's going to be a first. I've not ever met somebody in their first year to do this extraordinary. So it's unbelievable. Now, social media. She uses the iPhone 10. As we know, that is the bomb. Her Instagram is really where I want you guys to be hanging. It's summer_@_gray_salon. I'm going to show you some of her Instagram work tonight. She's got just under 1,000 followers. Most of her guests are following her. The overwhelming majority of her referrals, she's going to tell you she's as much about asking for referrals traditionally as she is about branding them. Does about 25 guests a week. Does about 10 shoots on the 25. She's posting about 6 of her 10 shoots. And this is what's absolutely amazing. All of her guests, and that's the greatest secret, is either reposting pictures that she's sending to them or putting up selfies. And we were both talking before the show. She feels that it's really, really important to have guest posts. I'm going to let her tell you about that. And the salon post, she'll say it's kind of like it just they post when they post, but it doesn't matter because it's like now she's pouring nitroglycerin on a bonfire. So she's in our green room. I'm going to go get her. Keep your fingers crossed that the Wi-Fi gods are being nice to us, and then she'll tell us about her story, and then we'll tell her to and there she is. Why don't you give it up for you guys? Look at that. Summer's there. Amber, the salon owner, is next to Summer, and it's just wonderful to have you guys on. I know you got a lot going on in the salon. Did you hear me bragging on you, Summer?
Yes, we're so excited to be on the show.
How you doing, Amber? What do you think about Summer being on?
I think she's amazing. She's my rock star.
Yeah, I know. You and I talk a lot about her. So, Summer, get us started. We always love to listen to the story about who you are and what inspired you to pursue hairdressing that motivated you to get off to just such a great start.
So I was adopted from Russia as a kid. I was brought over. My parents have always been really supportive of me. I've always known in my passion that I wanted to do something with art. I never knew what I wanted to do. I started going to Gray Salon when I was about 16 years old, And me and my stylist just hit it off so well. We got along, like we were great. And I told her, I was like, I thought I wanted to do hair. So she kind of told me a little bit about her job. She told me a little bit about her career and what her typical day looks like. And I fell in love with the idea of doing hair. I loved it. So when I graduated high school, I went straight into cosmetology school and I graduated that about a year later. And then ever since then, I got here and I have hit the ground running. And I can't credit all that to myself. Like, I have had the best mentors. Like, they have really taught me everything I needed to know. They have given me every tool I needed. They have given me everything possible that you could think of that I needed to do what I'm doing. And I think it's just been an amazing experience being here. Like, I started doing hair and I knew exactly where I wanted to be. And I came here and I just love it. It's
Yeah,
I'm
you
living
were
my dream.
you were telling me that you characterize Gray's as your dream salon. You're living the dream. You can't believe it. You're almost like you pinch yourself every day.
I can't even believe this is my life. Like, I watched your show when I was in cosmetology school to build my business, and now I'm on it. Fast forward a year later, it's so surreal. It's
So,
amazing.
and you were telling me that you're already starting to work with associates.
Absolutely. I got my first associate. She's amazing. And the biggest thing to me having an associate is that you want to give back to them. You don't want to treat them like they're just here to help. Like,
Right.
I'm here for her. She's not here for me. She's amazing. Like, we do so much for our associates. We love them. We take care of them. It's such a great system. When I started doing hair, I had no idea about the Summit program. And I learned more about Summit, and Amber kind of mentored me about the program and about the system and how everything works. And I really fell in love with it. And I've kind of worked the system to my benefit.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
mean,
really what has gotten me
I
where I
had,
am,
you
is
know,
I've worked that
when you
system.
and I were chatting, I kept wondering, like, what turned on your lights, and it sounds like Amber showing you the level charts and what was possible. You know, the combination of your passion for doing hair, working in a dream salon, you put all that together. It's almost like the level charts for the nitroglycerin on the bonfire for you.
So the level charts was definitely like adding fuel to the fire. But the reason I was capable of I put in my heart, my soul, like I put everything I have into my career because it's my baby. I love it. I love seeing my clients. I love who I see. I love what I do. I've morphed my business into this big blonde, like I love doing blondes, and I'm a blonde specialist, and I have made my business everything I wanted it to be. And I think the reason for that is because all the motivation I've had from Amber and Dustin. Also, I was coming out of I was coming out of a horrible relationship. And in my mind, my career was the only thing I had. So I really put everything into it. Everything I had went into my career. And I think that's why I've had so much turnout.
Yeah, you were telling me, like, and there's a lot of people, they get off to a start and their personal relationship doesn't work out. It goes bad, and and so you put all of your energy into your career, and all of a sudden you get super focused. But here's the thing I want to know. Where do you go from here? You're only 20 years old. As you look at the next year or so, like, what's new? What's next for Summer?
So I think what's next for me, I would love to do travel education. I would love to do CMA hair. I would love to grow my associate and get her exactly where she wants to be. My biggest thing is giving back to people in general because I'm living my dream and I want people around me to live their dream too because I could not be happier. And I really just want to spread that to everybody around me. It's so important to be happy in what you do. And whether that be educating people, educating my associates, traveling, not traveling, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me is just giving back to the people around me.
I want to ask Amber a question because it's almost like, and Amber, you're the one that continued to tell me that, that I can, that she's a prodigy. Summer's a prodigy. And you said, Michael, you need to meet Summer and talk to her. What's it like for you, Amber, to see someone that's crushing it at the speed that Summer is? And what do you add to this conversation? What's been your experience?
My experience is I've never seen anything like it in the 10 years. That I want to make sure that I'm working with Mike Carter and reaching out with you and making sure that I give her everything that she needs. Because she's on fire. I mean, she has a lot to give.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Now, Summer, there's a lot of people that are watching tonight, and there's going to be a few thousand people that are going to be watching it over the next several days, and they're looking at you, they're listening to you, they're hearing your story, they're kind of hearing your philosophy, and they're saying, oh, oh my God, I can relate to her. I want to be like she is. I want to do what she's doing, but maybe they're not sure. What might you say to them that would motivate them or inspire them to go for it like you're going for it?
I think the biggest thing for me to tell you is just find your passion. Find what you love doing. If you love giving back to the community, do haircuts for the homeless once a week. If you love doing blondes, market your business for doing blondes. If you love doing fun colors, market your business for doing fun colors. You can make this career anything you want it to be. It's just all on you.
Nice.
Like, if you put in the time and you put in the work and you put in the effort, you can turn this career into anything you want it to be. And I kind of feel like I am proof of that. So, I knew exactly what I wanted and I went for it. And I'm literally, my life could not be more perfect.
Yeah.
In such a short period.
That's very apparent. Now, we got a handful of minutes left, and I really want to get you talking about how you're using social media to blow up your business. And first of all, I absolutely love your page. I can't tell by looking at your page that you're 20 years old. I mean, the hair, you were saying you just love painting hair. That's what you were saying, telling me I just love painting hair.
I do. I cannot describe the feeling I have when I'm doing a balayage or doing a foil. It's the most relaxing, like, it takes me to my happy place. It takes me to the peace. Like, I feel like I am my true self when I'm painting or when I'm foiling or when I'm doing color. Or our job is amazing. We get to paint, we get to socialize, but we get so great.
There's a lot of things I love about your page, but the biggie is all of your looks are triple digit looks. They're $125, $150, $200 looks. So you've branded yourself as being, somebody that, just like you said, I love painting hair. Talk to me about, do you ever use your work? You were telling me that the salon has iPads and you can pull up your page on iPad and use your Instagram page as a digital lookbook on your iPad. Talk about that part, because that was really cool.
So what we do at Grace Salon and Blow Dry Bar is we have iPads as an individual stylist, and instead of like pulling out a cell phone or pulling out a printer paper lookbook, we have iPads, and we will pull up our Instagrams. And for me personally, I love using my own hair page as kind of like a guidance to where we can go, rather than going on Pinterest and finding a possibly Photoshopped picture. I like to go on my own page because I know exactly what I use. I know exactly the technique. So we will pull up my page and we will both kind of go through it together during our consultation. And we'll talk about the tones. We'll talk about the placement. We'll really kind of talk about everything and break down exactly what I did and how I did it, and see, with the maintenance and everything like that, we'll see if that's a great fit for the client.
Yeah,
so
I mean, your Instagram page is luscious. It's delicious. I can just see that when you bring your guests to your Instagram page on an iPad, that the last thing they want to be looking at is any Pinterest pictures, randomly placed Pinterest pictures that they were looking at before they came on. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that I teach social media to. I want to show them your page so that they can kind of compare their page to your page, it gives them a vision. But this is first class. I mean, the photography. How are you pulling off the pictures? Like the photography is brilliant.
Thank you. So I like to kind of keep a clear background. I like my main focus to be the hair, the blend, the tone. The most important thing to me in my hair pictures is keeping the background clear and keeping the tone of the hair true. You never want to Photoshop. You never want to add filters. You never want to do anything to that, like in that source. You want to keep the hair picture as genuine as possible, just so your clients have a very clear idea of what's possible and what's not.
Yeah, like I wanted to. Can you see what I'm holding up? You've got a braid, and you did some video effect on that. Did you use your iPhone's video on, or did you use a special video to do that?
No, I used my iPhone X to do that video, and I started it out very close to the hair, and then I pulled it back as I went up with the camera.
Unbelievable. Well, you're an awesome. Were you doing hair before while you were in high school? Like, were you playing with hair? Because I can't tell. This looks like you've been in business for like 10 or 15 years. You're like a hair painting Jedi here.
So I've been doing prom hair, prom makeup. I've been doing everything since I was a kid. I used to cut my Barbie doll's hair. I also have one more thing to add to my social media.
Go.
Sometimes I will put a GoPro on my head and take videos in the stylist point of view of my hair and the hair that I do.
So you'll actually put one of those GoPros on your head, so that the world can actually watch you doing hair from your eyeballs.
Yes, I think it's amazing. It's such a different point of view.
Is there a place that I can go on your page and actually find one so that you can, or do I just look for a video and see if I can spot it?
Absolutely. If you go down, there will be a video where it's just probably a brush and a section of hair where I'm painting.
You're actually painting it?
Yes, she will be blonde, and yeah, I think you'll be able to
Is
find
it this one right here?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Absolutely. That is my GoPro video.
Nice. Not nice. And then it says you got 320 views, and then there's a lot of comments on it that your clients love it. So how and then you said that all of your clients will repost your pictures, so that if you do 6 posts, you'll have 6 clients repost your pictures. How important would you say that is for you getting referrals?
I think that is the absolute key to how my business has been built, because when your client reposts your work, it is a true, genuine, it comes from a genuine place. They're telling other people that they love your work, they love your customer service, they love how they felt when they got their hair done, and they will reach a whole new audience than you can reach. You can post your hair pictures all day long, but you'll reach the same amount of people.
So you're saying that it's really important that if you're documenting your content, taking pictures, that you get the pictures in the hands of your clients, and when they repost, that is really that is the bomb. That's one of the best kept secrets. And you're the only one that I've ever talked to where, like, every single picture you take of your guests are reposting that picture. That is such an important secret, and I'm just so grateful that you're talking about it tonight.
I think that it's critical to have some sort of referral program. I think it's critical to have some sort of incentive for your clients to repost those pictures. Hey, $5 off your next one if you repost this picture. Hey, 25 off for everybody you send to me. I've ran so many specials where if I have a client, I'm like, hey, I made an extension video and I offered all of my clients $10 off their next appointment if they shared it.
So you're
got
incentivizing.
2,000
You're incentivizing and motivating your guests with gift certificates to repost. So I didn't have
Absolutely.
that. That's really important that you said that.
Absolutely. if I want a certain video to be reshared X amount of times, I will message every loyal client I have and say, hey, $10 off if you reshare this video and talk about your experience here.
Wow. So that's your secret.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what, because people go, I can't get my guests to repost, and you're going, you motivate them with money. You motivate them with gift certificates. You're saying, if you do this, I will give you a gift certificate. I will take care of you. And your clients get excited about that. And as a result, you're getting 20 referrals a month. Summer.
And another thing is our customer service. We take Ritz-Carlton customer service classes. Even from the very foundations of the associate program, our whole salon core values is customer service. We really roll out the red carpet for our clients. We ask them if they want to drink, if they want a snack, if they're comfortable. We really try to take the best care of them as we possibly can, because we understand how stressed everybody can be and how they can have kids and have hectic jobs, and the littlest things like a deep, thorough scalp massage can make the biggest difference in their whole experience. And that goes back to the associate program and how you train your associates and how you treat them.
And so I'm running a little bit over because I wanted people to really get your wisdom, but I want to wrap it just by summarizing what you just said. You're 20 years old. This is your first full year behind the chair. You're going to earn an $80,000 W-2. You were a level 1 up until April. You're a level 2. You're already working with your associates. You're using Instagram, and you're motivating your clients to repost by giving them gift certificates. Summer, I'm getting goosebumps right now just listening to you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, listen, we're out of time. I'm going to have you back for an encore on the back end of this year, so we can celebrate you hitting, and then I'm gonna talk to Amber as well to really get her to talk a little bit more on another interview about how she coaches you guys with Mike Carter to
I would love for you to come in this a little bit more.
Yeah, you want to say anything else, Amber, before we hug you and kiss you goodbye?
No, I think Summer's amazing. I think she said it best. She's amazing.
Excellent.
I could never be where I was if Amber and Dustin did not give me the tools of what I needed. They knew what I needed before I knew what I needed, and they gave it to me. And I genuinely think that's why I'm at where
I love it. Now, you guys got something going on in the salon tonight too, are you doing something tonight where you kind of had to sneak out and talk to us?
So we joined the Chamber of Commerce tonight, and that's a huge move for businesses overall. And we're having a really big ribbon cutting. I think all of Huntsville, Alabama, has been in this building tonight.
Well, I'm going to let you get back to that. I'm going to wrap this up. We'll talk some more. I love you guys a lot. We made history tonight, Summer. We made history. We made big boom boom. We're going to give you a big round of applause. And then I'm going to have you back in a few months to see if you crushed your goal.
Amazing. I'm so excited.
All right. Good to see you. Excited. Thank you very much, you guys.
Bye, Michael.
Bye.
We'll see. Give it up for these guys one more time, will ya? I mean, that interview was absolutely amazing. Again, some of you joined us once we got on. So I just want to give you her stats one more time, because unless you were there, it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around what she's cooking. Like, she's 20 years old, you guys, 20, and she's a level 2, and her average day is $750 to $1,000, and her average month is $12,000. Again, she's 20. Her average ticket is $125. Her haircut price is only $37. So when you do the math, that's a sticker of 4. I've never seen anything like this before. And she's not a millennial. She's a zennial. And no, wait, 20 referrals a month. She's doing 70% Rebook. And she's, on any given week, 25 guests, 10 shoots. So 40% of her guests get a photo shoot. She's posting about 60% of her shoots on her page, and 100% of her clients, guests, are reposting on their page. She's incentivizing. She's giving them gift certificates if they'll, share her videos and or the pictures on their page. This has got to be the Academy Award for the best kept secret as to what she's doing, and she gave it to us tonight. So then she brought us to her page. I want you to make sure that you follow her because it's summer_at gray_salon. We'll post it on my comment box, but look at this hair. You guys, look at it. That's, first of all, it's beautiful hair. Those are $150 to $200 tickets. This is the kind of Instagram page that I talk about all the time. She's using this. She's using an iPad because the salon is using an iPad rather than a mobile. It's a better presentation, and that's first class hair. That's beautiful, beautiful hair. Like if you look at 15 grids, you see 15 pieces of work. So it's focused, and everything is focused on hair. And it's she called it, she just loves painting hair. She was painting hair when she was like in the second, third, fourth grade. She was on Instagram when she was 11 or 12, for goodness sake. So this is nothing short of remarkable. So I think we made history tonight. I think I'm going to call up the Guinness Book of World Records and say, look, we got the fastest tracking hairdressers that I've ever met in my 40 years of being in it. So I think you ought to give it to her, give it up for her one more time. So if you are new to us, welcome. This is Michael Cole Summit on Facebook. This is the channel where we're using, it's basically a social media learning channel for the salon and the spa and the service providers and the salon owners and those people that want to become social digital coaches. Watch this every Thursday night. It's amazing. You can also follow the work that we do on Michael Cole Summit on Instagram. As a matter of fact, if you go on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Michael Cole Summit, it'll take you to all of our work. And it's for free. You guys, you should be taking advantage of it. You should be living on summitsalon.com. This is our homepage. You should be using our script guide. Summer uses the script guide. It's our new Bible on doing everything that she's doing. You should be using our social digital planner. That's how she fills in her windows of time with referrals. You can get that on summitsalon.com. You want to be signing up for our social media intensives. We now have a lot of online coaching that we do. Call our 800 number and schedule a free social digital consultation to see if you qualify. Our book is our scripts for upselling. Traditionally, our script guide, as I said, are our Bible for social media. Using social media strategically. Our social digital planner is how we plan our day. If you go on summitsalon.com/MCLive, you'll see all of our 158 episodes. They've been edited, curated. They've been brewed down to micro learnings, 2-3 minute versions. You can pair up your mobile device to your car and experience them as a podcast. So there's no damn reason whatsoever that you should not be using these resources. But no, wait, there's more. We have mobile calculators that set your goals for you behind the chair. That's how Summer got to $750,000 average days, by using those calculators. No, wait, there's even more. We've got tracking apps that you can use to measure what you treasure. So all the way across the board, this is who we are. You're going to want to plug into Summit. You're going to want to have your sales consultants, whether it's salon-centric, state, or beauty, come in, do a scorecard. You're going to want to plug into our sponsors, L'Oreal, PPD. I love all those guys, from Redken to Pureology to Matrix to L'Oreal Professional to Kerastase, Baxter. I love the Baxter line. It's just like crushing it in the men's hair care. Essie, Mazzani, Shu, we got them all. Use our stuff, plug into us, because this is really what supports us financially to be able to bring this to you. So, been a great show. We ran a little bit over, but it was worth it, wasn't it? I think you ought to give it up for Summer one more time. So have a great rest of the evening. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you some more, and just stay tuned.